How you doing, guys? Redsteelolton here, also known as Warhammer 1978. Just like to apologise for my lack of content, but YouTube deemed it fit to close my account on the Warhammer 1978 channel, which was nice of them. And basically, thanks to Marnius Augustus Calgar, he basically set this channel up for Redsteelolton, and obviously for myself to use as well. So I really apologise. So yeah, and then thank you very much to Mac as well for sorting that out for me. So, but I haven't been lazy. I've been doing lots and lots of stuff on the pre-Heresy Emperor's Children. I'm going to show you a few bits today. I'm going to try and get through as quickly as I can because there is lots to show you. Yeah, so here we go. First of all, we have a termite. I'm currently using this in my pre-Heresy army. It basically burrows up from under the ground. This is if you're not familiar with the rules. It's armed with a melter as well. It's got inertial guidance, so it's not a bad little thing. I have to thank Mac again for this. See, he bought a couple and donated one to me, so very glad to have it. And just basically, it was an absolute joy to paint. It's a lovely piece of resin, and yeah, just try to do rust and dirt effects. Obviously, if it's coming up through the ground, put a few decals on it. It was really easy. I painted it within about 30 or 40 minutes. But yeah, it's done my army proud. Yeah, so that's that. And then I've just recently done these guys. I had to make these up out of just bits that I had. This is my honor guard. There you go. I don't know, they're all armed with power weapons. I think they're relic blades as well. The heads came from Orc Painter Nerd, actually. Thank you for that, bud. Yeah, just, you know, threw a little bit of pink in there as well as a sign of the honor guard, because you have to show that little hints of heresy, don't you? That's the one. This is a champion. I know it's not very Emperor's Children like to have an axe, but I just love the axe. So they've all got servo skulls as well, or is it cyber skull? Well, whatever. Done all the script as well on the front. If it's gonna focus, which, there you go. So just, you know, pretty basic stuff, but you know, I have tried pre-Heresy backpack and, you know, just make them look a bit sexier. And this is the other guy as well. He's I used an Eldar sword because I liked the way it looked, and also as well just like little hints of, you know, the Emperor's Children do like to take little trophies, and if they did beat somebody like a Xenos champion or something, they would take a little trinket. So yeah, that's the honor guard. And then I've done a 5-man Terminator squad as well. This is the sergeant. He's got obviously a thunder hammer. I use some chaos bits as well because, you know, Emperor's Children are going to show off, aren't they? And they're just a little bit more ornate, the chaos. Obviously shoulder pads from, I think they're from Anvil Industries. Just done some lightning effects on the thunder hammer, and obviously the Aquila on the back. Obviously trying to be like Orc Painter Nerd there. Yeah, he wasn't too bad, you know. I followed all his tips and advice and it worked out quite well. It's on a kind of like a custom base. So yeah, obviously a Dark Angel's head there because I don't like Dark Angels. And then the rest are all pretty much the same. I mean, this is just the lightning claw guy. And they're all like, you know, they've all been based and stuff like that. I have tried, you know, all got the pre-Heresy shoulder pads and stuff. So yeah, so that's my Honor Guard, Termite and Terminators. And then the rest, I've got a dev squad. But I actually had the rejig and took these guys out because they weren't performing very well. I don't know what you think of Devastators, guys, but they haven't performed very well for me at all. This again is from this is Warhammer Fantasy banner, but I just decaled it up and put some script on there, and I just think it fits really well. It's stuck in Aquila on the top as well, and wrote some stuff on there. Yeah, it was obviously the pre-Heresy backpacks, and most of them come from Chuffy 1976, so thank you for that, mate. Just got the normal kind of, you know, plasma cannon, and got a couple of las cannons as well. So yeah, alright then. And then I've got two 10-man tactical squads. This is a sergeant for one. Wanted to make him a little bit more unique, so I give him a chainsword and a power weapon, and the banner as well. So I've got, and there's the sergeant from the other one. The other. So I mean, I don't know whether you'll be able to see, but there's tiny script as well on the back of these, on both of the banners. Yeah, and I used, actually, if you notice, I love the story about murder, so I wanted to have some murder veterans in my Emperor's Children. Obviously, if you read the Horus Heresy novels, you'll understand what murder is, where basically they were giant insects, basically, who were kind of like spiders and beetles and whatnot. And because he's a veteran of that as well, I found these really cool helmets. They're Forge World, I think they're Red Scorpions, but I just thought it fits the theme really well. So, well, you can see the script there as well. So yeah, and then in each squad there's a plasma cannon. This is Paul, my plasma cannon guy, because it looks just like Thraxful from Red Steel. Yeah, I got a plasma gun as well. Wanted to make them quite, you know, pale and sickly looking, because obviously everyone knows how pale Fulgrim was. You know, they've all got the Emperor's Children decal as well. Sorry for not censoring this, it's really difficult. Yeah, I'll just show you a few more. I used these heads as well from, these are Forge World heads. There you go, you're going to like that. There you go. Forge World heads. Then I've used bear heads. And then I've used, let's grab one. These are Maxi Mini heads. So, sorry guys, I know it's a lot to go through. And then there's, if you look, if you can turn the camera, there you go. There's another 20, oh, there you go. There's another 20 Tactical Marines ready to be painted up. So I'll have 40 Tactical Marines altogether. And here we have, this isn't finished yet, but I'll show you. This is Fulgrim's Land Raider. This is, it's just basically, I've tried to do as much as I could on it, but there was so much miss. This is the one that was actually in the soup on some of my earlier videos. It was in Dettol for ages, there was loads of bits missing. Thanks to Rider 40K for giving me some spare bits for it. And basically I've just tried and made it, you know, as best as I could really. I've got to obviously varnish it again, and you know, I've just added loads of little bits and odds and sods basically. oh, you can't see, there's like wings there, so I wanted to make it kind of look like an altar, because reading the first Heretic, Lorgar actually says that Fulgrim makes his war machines into works of art, so I very much tried to follow that. So basically this was the beaten and battered Land Raider that I've had to try and rescue. So it's not turned out too bad, I've still got to do some stuff on it. And here's the other Land Raider, you've seen this one already. Just added a few more bits to it. Added the wings to the las cannons on the side, and obviously you've seen all this before, just extra armour and things like that, and you know, just to make it look a bit more stylised. So, and then I've got a couple of these. I have to show you these guys because these are assault marines. I don't know whether I'm going to use them at all. I don't like assault marines at all. But I wanted to show you these because these are the ones that my my son did for me. He's only 12, but he's done a fantastic job. I mean, even the bases and stuff like that he done. So yeah, you done a fantastic job there, Jay. So I thought I'd mention you. Thank you very much. And guys, I've got loads and loads of stuff coming up as well. I've got 2 more rhinos to come. So basically, so far I've got a termite, a drop pod, 2 Land Raiders, 4 rhinos, 20 tacticals, 6-man dev squad, 5-man Terminator squad, an honour guard, and obviously the main man himself, Fulgrim. He's an absolutely beautiful sculpt. I have to thank Marnius for this, and Orc Painter Nerd. Just some demonette heads there. I was toying with the idea of making that an actual real woman, but I thought no, he's not sexist. He's our Fulgrim. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I'm really sorry about the delay. I will be putting more stuff up, and if this has seemed a bit rushed, I'm sorry. But it's just good to be back on here. You know, there's so many great guys out there. And I'd like to thank everybody in Red Steel, because basically if it wasn't for those guys, all of them have donated something or given me bits here or given me bits there, and you know, I just really appreciate it, and thank you guys, especially Don and you know, Sean and Chuffy. Yeah, you've done me proud, lads, and I really appreciate it, and I'll return the favour again. Obviously I'd like to thank Brian as well and Matthew for their rule set for the pre-Heresy. It's been fantastic, and you know, those guys have worked really, really hard, and really enjoying it. It's actually got me painting more than I've ever painted before, which is a real positive for me, because I'm quite, well, you guys all know, the ones that watch my old channel, I'm quite lazy when it comes to stuff like that. And thanks to all of my YouTube friends, you know, obviously Inspired Prophet, great Jojo man, Chains, 2 Smoking Bolters, even though I don't know whether they're posting anymore, but you know, yeah, there's some great guys out there. Rider 40K, thank you very much as well for the bits, and I will be making more stuff in the future, people, but yeah, I'm going to stop being lazy, and I think me and Chuffy are going for the shittiest looking desk award. I think I'm winning at the moment, because just bits of cork and snippings and everything is horrible, and actually I can see, I think it's a toenail, which is absolutely horrible. Yeah, so guys, thank you very much for your patience, and yeah, I'll see you in the future. Thanks again.